Walters & Wolff is a proud company that holds its employees, their families, and its customers in the highest esteem. It is our policy to provide a safe and healthful working environment. We recognize that the control of accidents is a result of management and employees working together for a common objective. In order for our safety program to be effective, it must be an integral part of our daily operational activities. Our success comes from the constant effort and investment in ourselves. Employees shall wear appropriate clothing and footwear at all times. Work boots, long pants, and shirts are required. Safety glasses and earplugs must be worn in the shop at all times. Hard hats shall be worn when required or necessary for personal safety. Tennis shoes, shorts, or loose or frayed clothing should not be worn in the shop. Necklaces and finger jewelry shall not be worn around moving machinery or other objects of entanglement. Prior to working in an area, familiarize yourself with the following locations: AED, Automated External Defibrillator Station, ear protection, eye wash stations, fire extinguishers, first aid stations. First aid supplies and firefighting equipment should be free from obstructions at all times. Accident reporting. All injuries must be reported to a supervisor regardless of the nature or magnitude of the injury. If you need help with first aid, please ask for assistance. iPods, MP3 players, headsets, and radios are not permitted in the shop during regular shift hours. Cell phones and text messaging devices will not be permitted in the shop during regular shift hours. The only exceptions are company-issued cell phones and two-way radios. Horseplaying and scuffling are prohibited. Employees must understand these behaviors are unacceptable and can result in corrective actions up to and including termination. Smoking on company property is strictly prohibited. Lifting. Unsafe lifting is a major cause of sprains, strains, and painful back injuries. If you have to lift manually, learn how to lift safely. Here are some pointers. Get close to the item before you pick it up. Begin the lift with your knees bent and your back straight. Turn by moving your feet, not by twisting your back. Lower the load into place by bending your knees. Get help to lift heavy items. Remember to practice safe lifting techniques every time you lift. Employees must watch out for sharp edges and moving parts and overhead cranes. In addition to your safety glasses, all employees must wear a face shield when operating a saw. Work gloves are not to be worn while operating machinery. Lockout, tagout. Never operate a machine with a lockout tag. Only the maintenance department is permitted to issue or remove a lockout tag. Glass gloves and gauntlets must be worn when handling glass. Both items can be issued by the attending supervisor. Hoisting. Make sure all people are a safe distance from your operation before and during the moving of any product with a forklift or overhead crane. Before lifting any glass crates, make sure all cables and hooks are properly attached to the crate. Only trained signalmen are to direct hoisting operation using authorized hand signals. Up, stop, down, left, right. When storing glass on a rack, you must completely secure the glass and tie it down before leaving it unattended. Always clean glass cups before removing glass from crate. Before removing glass from crate, make sure the green light is illuminated. Make sure glass is in horizontal position before disengaging suction cups. After you place the glass, please return crane to its designated area. Vehicle inspection. Before any company vehicle leaves the premises, it must be inspected by an authorized driver. Remember to inspect the following: tires, mirrors, brake lights, rear turn signals, reverse lights, headlights, front turn signals, and hazard lights, wipers, oil, battery for corrosion, brake fluid, check coolant level, horn. No forklift will be operated by an employee until he or she has been thoroughly instructed in its use. Before you operate a forklift in the beginning of a shift, please walk around it and inspect the following: tires, hoses, hoist chains, oil. Always wear a seatbelt. Fuel or battery level, lights and headlights, parking brakes, horn, speed limit. A 5-mile-per-hour speed zone is strictly enforced throughout the entire company's property. While operating a forklift, always look both ways and honk the horn in all entrances, exits, and blind corners in the shop.